The Public Interest Disclosures Act 2022, also known as the PID Act, applies to all agencies in New South Wales. Under this Act, agencies have certain obligations they're required to meet. An agency includes a public service agency, an integrity agency, such as the Independent Commission Against Corruption, a local government authority, and local Aboriginal land councils.
The head of an agency has overall responsibility for PIDs received by their agency. Heads of agencies include state government heads of agencies, chief executive officers, and local government general managers, among others. A head of agency is also a disclosure officer under the Act. They have specific responsibilities, including those conferred upon the agency, like ensuring that an agency complies with its PID policy.
All agencies must have a PID policy that explains how they will receive and deal with PIDs. The PID policy should include information about how a public official can make a PID, protections afforded to people who make a PID, the responsibilities of the head of agency, disclosure officers and managers, a list of disclosure officers, and how they can be contacted.
The Act imposes a duty on agencies who receive reports of serious wrongdoing to take appropriate action to investigate or otherwise deal with them, even if they relate to another agency.
Agencies must take steps to assess and minimise the risk of detrimental action being taken against a person as a result of a voluntary disclosure. This includes both the PID maker and the person the disclosure is about.
If an agency finds serious wrongdoing or other misconduct has occurred, it must take appropriate corrective action in response.
Corrective action may include terminating a person's employment, assigning an employee to a different role, issuing a formal apology, or improving policies and procedures.
Heads of agencies, disclosure officers, and managers should all receive appropriate training so they understand their agency's PID policy and their own responsibilities under the Act.
Every year, agencies must report certain information to the New South Wales Ombudsman in an annual return. This includes information about voluntary PIDs received, action taken to deal with them, and measures to promote a positive reporting culture, such as workplace training or events. Agencies also have to notify the Ombudsman when certain events happen, like when they become aware of an allegation of detrimental action associated with their agency.
It's important for agencies to comply with their reporting obligations, so the Ombudsman can review compliance with the Act, assess agency PID handling practices, and provide recommendations to improve the PID scheme.
The New South Wales Ombudsman provides information, advice, training, and assistance on handling PIDs and understanding the PID Act. Visit the website for support.
This video has been produced with professional actors. The PID Act 2022 will commence on the 1st of October 2023. The Public Interest Disclosures Act 1994 is still in force until that time. For advice, contact the PID unit at the New South Wales Ombudsman's office.